Good evening from Washington, D.C., and thank you to those of you joining us from around the world for news from a Catholic perspective. I'm Lauren Ashburn. North Korea threatens to scrap next month's historic summit in Singapore between North Korean leader Kim Jong Un and President Trump. The U.S. wants North Korea to end its nuclear weapons program, but that goal could be compromised if the meeting is canceled. Correspondent Mark Irons brings us President Trump's reaction from the White House.
Good evening, Lauren. President Trump said today the U.S. hasn't been notified of this threat to cancel, but a North Korean government official says the country has no interest in a one-sided deal pressuring it to abandon its nuclear weapons. That, coupled with military drills taking place right now on the Korean Peninsula, could be causing Kim Jong Un to rethink his meeting with President Trump. Military drills between the U.S. and South Korea threaten to jeopardize a historic summit. The president responds in signature fashion.
We will see what happens.
North Korea already canceled scheduled meetings today with South Korea after its state news agency called the joint drills provocative military disturbances. White House spokeswoman Sarah Sanders says it's no surprise North Korea is threatening to cancel talks with the U.S.
This is something that we fully expected. The president is very used and ready for tough negotiations, and if they want to meet, we'll be ready, and if they don't, that's okay too.
When President Trump welcomed home 3 Americans who were detained by North Korea, he predicted his meeting with Kim Jong Un would be a big success. Now, some concerns from Capitol Hill. California Democrat Eric Swalwell says until the final goal is reached, the president shouldn't celebrate.
We weren't even at the 50-yard line yet on denuclearizing North Korea, and the president was practicing his end zone dance. We need to stay focused. If we stay focused and remember the objective here, get nukes out of North Korea, we can achieve that.
Republican Senator Rand Paul remains hopeful.
I'm still optimistic that there will be a meeting between President Trump and North Korea, and I'm optimistic that there is a peaceful solution.
There are no plans to cancel the ongoing military drills between the U.S. and South Korea. The State Department says they're planned well in advance and they're not supposed to be provocative. Lauren?
Mark, the president's national security advisor, John Bolton, suggested that North Korea follow Libya's model of nuclear disarmament. A North Korean government official says, I don't know about that. Why?
Libya ended its nuclear program in 2003 in exchange for the lifting of sanctions, but that example could be unsettling to North Korea because years after Libya's leader Muammar Gaddafi gave up the country's program, he was killed in a rebel uprising. Lauren?
White House correspondent Mark Irons, thank you.